Tonight, the Blue Jackets close out their season series with the St. Louis Blues. They lost in overtime just a week ago in St. Louis. And, Jody, that was one of 3 games that have been on again, off again for the Blue Jackets. 2 nights ago, they were in Boston. It looked like they were in big trouble early. In the opening second, Sergei Bobrovsky makes a huge save. Just about 2 minutes later, Nick Foligno comes down the ice, scores a goal to make it 1-0. Then it looked like it would be a great night, but that quickly changed for the rest of the first period.
Yeah, the momentum was lost after the Bruins started scoring those goals. Too many turnovers by the Columbus Blue Jackets. Things got away from them big time. The Bruins were quick, won some battles, and the Blue Jackets tonight have got to clean up that sloppiness.
They end up losing that game 5-2. Right back at it here tonight. And one guy that hasn't been in the lineup the last 2 games is Brandon Dubinsky. He's one of the leaders on this team, although he has been struggling offensively. But he says after all of his years in the NHL, he knows how to deal with that.
You go through these type of situations where you're not scoring and stuff. You know, frustration's something that tends to creep in sometimes, but you know, it just works against you. So I'm just doing my best to focus on doing all the other things right and believe the process and make sure that if I do that, then I'll get successful. And once the puck goes in once or twice, you know, hopefully it just pours on.
And yeah, you mentioned he's struggling. He knows the goals will come, Bob. But one thing they miss with Brandon Dubinsky when he's out of the lineup, he's an emotional leader. He's a veteran player. And on this young team, a crucial part of a lot of things that go on the ice and off the ice. So they're happy to have him back.
Dalton Prout is in the lineup for the Blue Jackets because Seth Jones is out with an injury. And Dalton he's like the rest of the team, to be honest with you. Some days he's on, some days he's off. But this St. Louis team, it's a big-body team and the kind of team that he likes to play against. But he says even more important than what he does, it's about what the team does, taking advantage of home ice.
It's nice. It's coming home. We've had some good games here, and we've put a lot of work in to establish that, and we've made a precedent to make this a harder place to play, make sure our game is right where it should be when we come into this building and in front of our fans, in front of for each other. So I think it's something that we've taken great pride in. It's something that we are going to still work on all season and continually work on. So tonight's no different, and we're going to take a step in the right direction.
Dalton Prout, and I love that it's his 3rd game in a row. You know, that's a big deal. When you're in and out of the lineup, sometimes it's tough to get that good feeling. So with the 3rd game tonight, at home, like he said, should be fun for him.
Let's take a look at the St. Louis Blues right now. They're a team that is having trouble scoring goals, although you would wonder why, because they have one of the preeminent scorers in this league in Vladimir Tarasenko. They also have Alex Steen, who has come on with 10 points coming into this game tonight, and they have a very good man on the back end. He's their new captain, Alex Pietrangelo.
Yeah, and he's a great player. He's been on the world stage many times. He's all over the ice, and he plays in all situations for the St. Louis Blues. He will be everywhere tonight, and the Blue Jackets have got to watch him. Tarasenko, 2nd in the league in shots on net. Anytime he gets the puck here tonight, the Blue Jackets in their own end have got to watch him. Dangerous with the puck. He scored the overtime winner just a week ago in St. Louis. And then Steen is a player that's really coming on. He's a guy that they look to score. He had a couple of struggles last year with injuries, but when he gets his footing, look out. The Blue Jackets got to focus on these 3 here tonight.
All right, that'll do it for the Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy Hockey Fights Cancer Night.